Yo, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm back with another review today. We are gonna get into these machines. These are the Skinductor. This company's from Russia, so I'm gonna say Skinductor because yeah, I speak Russian. I am Ukrainian. I was actually born in Ukraine in 1975. Okay. Anyway, I have two models that these guys sent over. One is the regular Skinductor model. It is the Vertigo. Actually, these are both Vertigos. One is the Vertigo, one is the Vertigo S. I am also waiting on another package from them for their hybrid coil machine that they make, and that's called the Model 3. Anyway, yeah, let's get into these. These are pretty interesting machines. So let's open these up. Let me put on some gloves. I recently got some new gloves from Blackwork Supply. These are chloroplane gloves. I've been liking them a lot. They're really easy to put on, even with wet hands. So if you sweat a lot, you might like these. So give them a try, why not? I might review them actually. So we will start out with the Model S, and in the box, that is how it comes. You get an extra grip. You get some instructions. Warning. Whoa, bro. Warning. They are very serious about this warning, and what they tell you specifically is, do not start the machine without the installed needle cartridge. So don't start this machine, any of the Vertigo models, Model S, regular one. Don't start it without a needle cartridge within the machine. They just don't want you doing that. So, okay, lubricate the rod of the cartridge before installing it. So they want you to put some petroleum jelly and Vaseline on the tip of the cartridge before installing it. And before you use it, be sure to read the operation manual. The operation manual does come in the box. You get a certificate of authenticity and a warranty card from them. And I'll get into that as well. You get their branded logo right there. Russian stamp, bro. You can't go wrong with that. Mother Russia, my dude. For real. Signature and stuff like that. So on the warranty is for the Skinductor Vertigo. The warranty period is 1 year from the date of sale. If during the warranty period you detect manufacturing defects in the purchased equipment, the authorized dealer, which signs this card, commits to repair it for free and replace defective parts and assemblies. Obviously, you know, if you get the machine doesn't work right, something's wrong with the motor, you got a year and they'll fix it. If you bang it around and break it, that pretty much voids the warranty. Okay, you get 2 extra O-rings, and one is thicker than the other. I'll explain to you guys what these are for as well. And you get an instruction manual inside. So there is quite a little bit to read there, if you guys can see that. So, you know, pretty much it's basic instructions telling you on how to operate the machine, stuff that they don't want you doing and stuff like that. They also want you to use a polarized RCA cord, which is something that a few other companies in the industry require as well. Using a polarized RCA cord is good for use on any machine. I might be talking a little weird. I got these fronts. You see those? Yeah, bro. You like those iced out fronts. I don't know. I guess I'm weird like that. I still like fronts. Could have been a 90s thing. So yeah, anyway. The operating voltage is from 2 to 7 volts. You can disinfect the grip with chemicals, Meticide, whatever else they use for surface disinfection is fine to use on these grips. These grips are actually anodized or powder coated. I'm not sure of the exact material, not materials, type of paint or anodizing even that's used on these. So one thing that you notice about this machine when you get it, it's got a curvature to it. It's angled out, and the reason for that is that pretty much gives the machine its stroke length. How does that work, you may ask? So this actually spins this way, the engine on this, the motor, and with that spinning, this rod like just spins normally, but when you angle it, it will go up and down. See that? But if it's straight, it's just spinning normally. So if you get a grip that has more of an angle, and they do sell one, they sent me one, I didn't get it yet. It's in another package, unfortunately, that I have no idea what happened to it, but hopefully I will get it soon, because I really want to review those other machines that they sent me, and those would be the Model 3. So this is a very interesting concept in the way that this machine is designed. It has a push rod that kind of has this L shape to it, if you guys can kind of see that there. All right, okay. And by angling out the grip like this, it gives it a 3.5 millimeter stroke. That's the standard stroke that these machines come with. Now, another thing that I like about this machine is that on the inside of these grips, there is a seal, just like there is there. Literally, it prevents cross-contamination from getting up inside the motor's engine. When you attach the motor body to the grip, literally that push rod is right there. And when that cartridge hits it, if the cartridge does tend to leak inside of there, all the leaking will just be in the inside of this grip, and you can just remove it and use it. These machines, they say that you can use cartridges that have membranes, and you can use cartridges that have no membranes. So that's how secure they are about this mechanism that they have created for their specific grips for these machines, that they won't leak within and won't go up into the motor. Okay, so these O-rings here, you have an extra one that comes inside of the package as well, and you can put it on to the machine and pretty much use it to bag your clipcord sleeve. It does, although when you do that, it does make the grip extremely stiff to turn. So I don't really like using it if I'm going to be tattooing with one of these, because it's a little difficult to turn the machine. Actually, I don't even think you'd be able to bag the machine with this O-ring here. Let me get one of these off. Actually, I'll just show you on the other model, the Vertigo. Put this one back instead of me wasting your time watching this video bored with nonsense. So yeah, that O-ring kind of stiffens up the adjustability of the motor here when you're adjusting your needle depth. All right, so put this one back, and we'll get the other Vertigo out, which is the standard model. If you guys are interested in getting that one, the Vertigo S comes with a 18mm grip, I believe, and the standard Vertigo comes with a I believe it's a 25mm grip, and there's also a extra kind of attachment that I'll show you guys that I have already attached to another grip. So this is the standard Vertigo, and it's got pretty much the same composition as the Vertigo S. Both of them are 3.5mm strokes, but this one has what they call a heavy eccentric wheel. So on the motor itself, there's an eccentric wheel when it's turning inside of there, and it has more weight added to it, so it gives the machine a harder hit. And I kind of like that because this machine lines really well and packs color really great. On the Vertigo S, there's a lightweight eccentric wheel, and that makes the machine great for like shading, black and gray, lining with smaller needle groupings like 3-round liners, 5-round liners. If you're gonna step it up to like 9s and 14s, I'd go with this model. If you like working with larger groupings like me. Yeah, so on top of that, there's this attachment that you can buy on their website. It's a Vertigo. It's an extra grip attachment. It's actually made out of brass. It's really heavy, and it pretty much makes the weight of the machine feel like it's a coil machine. So this is the piece right here. This golden piece that you see here. It's made out of, I believe it's made out of brass or copper or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to, you guys can check that out on their website. But this piece does come off. There's a screw right there. Uses a hex key, Allen key, and you can just remove it and you can put it on, and it makes the grip super duper heavy, and I kind of like that. I like the way that it feels because it gives it that balance that it's not really missing. I mean, sure, you can tattoo with this machine without any problems or issues, just the way that it is. When you get it, you don't necessarily need to have the extra grip. The machine runs great without the extra grip. It doesn't, you know, the extra grip just adds a little bit of weight. I myself, I kind of like a heavier machine. So yeah, let's turn this puppy on and run it. I actually I love working with this wireless power supply that I have here, and I'm gonna run this machine with this wireless power supply so you guys can check it out. I do have these cartridges here, and these are just my test cartridges. These don't get used on skin or anything. I pretty much only test them within the machines. One thing about these grips is that some cartridges fit a little bit tight, and they advise you to put a little bit of petroleum jelly on to the grip as well as onto your cartridge tip, just like that, and take a little bit onto your glove and get it onto that grip there so your cartridges can easily install. Some of them get a little bit tight, and that could be an issue with some cartridges when you're trying to switch out, and you know, you don't want to be there for an hour trying to finagle a cartridge out and stuff like that. So let me turn this this machine on for you. So this is running at 5 volts right now, and this thing has power, guys. Actually, let's go even lower. 4 volts. And this is a 13 Cheyenne cartridge. 13 mag, flat mag. You guys can see there. Let me, look at that. It's a very powerful machine. Okay, and you can go all the way up to 7 volts. At 7 volts, this thing is screaming. You don't need to go any higher than like 5.5, even 6. 6.5, it's already up there. See that? And yeah, it runs really nice. I really enjoyed testing this machine and working with it. I didn't have any issues with any different cartridge brands fitting weird or anything. They all pretty much fit. Well, maybe from the Silver line cartridges do. You see, you hear that? That could be an issue. So depends on the cartridge manufacturer that you're working with. Some of them can be really tight. Other than that, most of them fit great. I didn't have any issues with any really that I like to use. These are from CNC. These can be a little bit tight as well. The Quail cartridges. This one is the Rain. Rains fit just fine, as you can see. I really love working with the Craft cartridges from Cheyenne, which fit great. And then we have T-Tex, and T-Tex fit great in here as well. You know, so besides this machine being a great all-rounder, it's a very, very powerful machine, and it can run on super low voltage to do stippling work and really soft shading, and it could just do pretty much everything. So if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these, by the way, you also get an extra grip with every machine. Comes with 2 grips. Okay, just wanted to mention that. And the warranty is the same on either the Vertigo or the Vertigo S. It doesn't really change. So if you guys are interested in buying one of these, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check it out. If you guys enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll have more videos coming soon. Actually, I recently got a new camera. I got a GoPro Hero 8 Black, and I'll be doing most of my videos with that if it does what I need it to do and runs the way that records the way that I want it to record. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good one.